As a young person, I didn't feel that I had the opportunity to deal with the trauma that was inflicted on me as a young kid. I didn't even hear of abuse ever. I mean, it wasn't even talked about. We never educated in our schools or anything, so I didn't even know what to do with it or where to go. Because they are the people we need to listen to, and we need you in the change. My story broke back in 1997. For a long time I thought I was the only one that this ever happened to, and I know the way I felt. I went through my first part of my life wanting to kill myself. It was the only way I knew how to get out of the chaos and the trauma that was going on in my life. And it's about all of us pulling on the rope together to create a safe community for our kids. And I think when I told my story, I realized quickly that I wasn't the only one. There was tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that reached out.
I believe the Sheldon Kennedy Child Advocacy Center means hope. We deal with children on the more severe end of physical and sexual abuse. So the 4 partner organizations work together, and that's Calgary City Police, that's Calgary Area Child and Family Services, Alberta Health Services, and Alberta Justice through the Crown Prosecutor's Office. Where again, when children come in, the whole culture here is around hope and help and compassion and healing, and having the best of the best professionals that work here.
I've had the opportunity to visit, I believe, most of the child advocacy centers across this country, and I can tell you this is the cutting edge right here.
Thank you. Thank you for being the community that you are, coming together as a community, owning the issue, letting us be a part of working together collaboratively for our children.
Regardless of who you are, regardless of what has happened to you, we still believe that you should have and you deserve the opportunity to live a great life. And the Child Advocacy Center is an incredibly important part of that.
I think that this gives our kids to the feeling of, you know what, it's okay. And a feeling of when they walk through the elevators is that, we care and we take this serious.
Well, everybody works together here, and from the time that first interview occurs with the police, that's the one time they tell it.
So we shouldn't have to re-victimize this kid 4 or 5 times. The goal is to do the best we can at the interview once and then start moving to work to turn these kids' lives around. And that's the important piece, I think, be able to give them the opportunity to move beyond the trauma that they've suffered.
Sheldon is reaching out. Sheldon understands what it's like to be in that situation, and kids relate to him. He brings a humanity, he brings a humanness, and he brings a compassion to what this is all about.
I think when we look at these issues, it's really about social change, and society's got to a point where we've been able to create a center like this.